What is up, my natty little brethren? We have some great content today here for you guys. We're going to be discussing combining Rad 140 and testosterone. Let me just tell you, bro, I'm walking around feeling like a walking androgen. Straight up, I'm feeling super anabolic, juicy, everything you can imagine from combining the two compounds. In this video today, we are going to be going into detail, explaining what you can expect from running Rad 140 and testosterone, my personal results, and what I personally feel, like my honest review about combining the two. And also, we're going to go into detail on how you should do it dosage-wise and whatnot. But that being said, I am not your doctor. I'm not your healthcare provider. This video is only for educational purposes only. You heard? So if you clicked on this video because you want some clinical advice, I wear a goddamn gold chain, you heard? I don't wear a stethoscope. I'm not a doctor. So do not take any advice from me. Go see your doctor if you're thinking about running these compounds. Other than that, enjoy the video. We're gonna roll that freaking intro and get this video started. As I always say, go down, crush that subscribe button. It'll make you 10 times more handsome. You'll get a girlfriend instantly, I promise. Roll that freaking intro. You're... Hello, holy crap, that's zoomed in. Just adjust that. Alright guys, so now that you guys have gone down, subscribed, and probably by subscribing you left like 5 girls pregnant, because that's what hitting that red button will do, we're gonna discuss testosterone. So I'm currently running Test E. As you guys know, that's the longer ester, so you got to inject every 3 to 4 days, so basically twice a week. It's not a cypionate, you know, the shorter ester that you guys inject more frequently. So yeah, it kind of takes a little bit longer to kick in, and it also stays in your system longer. And then Rad 140, as you guys know, selective androgen receptor modulator. It's not an androgen, but it binds to the receptors in your body that are responsible for interacting with androgens. Testosterone is basically the natural androgen in your body. So if you're enhancing the capabilities of your receptors and also increasing the quantity of androgens that you have in your body, you know, you're going to have a crazy result. So I'm going to take these off because it's starting to... sun's definitely not here. So basically the way I could describe what I feel, very energetic, basically godlike. That feeling of like when your veins are kind of just busting out and you're just walking around feeling like an anabolic monster. That's basically what I'm feeling like. So I've been running the two compounds together for about, I'd say give or take, maybe like 3.5 weeks now. As you guys do know, though, I did have COVID about 2 weeks ago. I'm just gonna show you guys some clips and some photos here and there of what I looked like while I was on the two compounds at the same time, so that way you guys could see. Let's run that real quick so you guys could have a look. So as you guys could see, we're back here. Hopefully this thing is, there we go. We're back here, and You guys could see I would looked very full, very anabolic, pretty nice. We're also gonna keep running this cycle. So as you guys know, it's 3 weeks. Some of it was hindered by COVID. If you guys have been keeping up with my content, you guys would know that. But we're gonna keep running this, and we're gonna see how this cycle will give into effect. As you guys do know, with RAD 140, there's better insulin sensitivity. There's enhanced protein synthesis, so you're able to build more muscle from the protein that you consume. Testosterone makes you very hungry. It releases ghrelin. Just some little basic stuff that I'm giving out. A starter, as I did say earlier, I am not a doctor, so don't take any advice from me. One starter dose that I could recommend for testosterone is about 250 milligrams a week. It's a very basic standard dose. It's like a really high TRT dose, so that way you can kind of see what your body's going to respond to and how it's going to react to 250 milligrams a week, because everybody's different. Some people don't like the way they feel on 200 or more, and they rather have 150, 125 a week. Everybody's different. So some people rather blast 500 milligrams a week. Everybody's different. So but 250 is kind of like a good in the middle dose where you guys can kind of see. And as far as RAD 140, I'm a big fan of just doing half dose on SARMs, because they're toxic, but they're very liver toxic, but they're also very effective. So you can get a lot out of a little. And as with anything, you should always do a small dose to see how you respond. And if you don't respond, try a little more. Kind of find the lowest and most effective dose, so that way you minimize toxicity and side effects. But with RAD 140, I recommend 10 milligrams because it says 20 is a full dose. I tried 10 and I got phenomenal results with just 10. If you want to do the full dose, be my guest. That's 100% on you. But now let's discuss one major side effect that I personally had. Is when you're watching TV and the whole Viagra commercial comes on, please contact your doctor if you've been unleashed the hammer of Thor for longer than 4 hours. Let's just say that one night I got 1 hour of sleep because I had the hammer of Thor being unleashed for a total of 6 hours. Now I don't know about you, but there's only so many times in one night that you could spank the monkey. So long story short, the first hour was kind of funny. The second hour was just kind of uncomfortable and hurt. The third hour, I was basically on Google searching what I should do, if I should go to the doctor or ER. And I was thinking can you just imagine me calling my job and being I can't come in tomorrow, I can't come in today because my phallus will not go down. Yeah, so that is one thing that I do have to say. You're increasing your testosterone level and your androgen sensitivity tremendously by taking these two compounds together. So whatever you felt during puberty, for instance, just imagine it being 1 billion times worse, because you're going way beyond the natural limit of what your body's capable of. And a lot of people claim that it's only in their first cycle. The first cycle is normally the worst, with the libido just going out the roof. You're basically gonna want to stick your ween in anything that walks. So, and this is YouTube, so I do kind of want to keep it a little PG for you guys, because they're kind of assholes with monetization sometimes, and Google ads and all that whatnot. I just don't. It's just a sensitive. I don't want to get demonetized because I talked about my wiener schnitzel. So whatever. That is basically one thing to note. If you're taking this as a guy, if you're taking this as a woman, I don't know why you would, but I mean, hey, all the power to you. It's 2021. Yeah, that's basically a rundown of what I felt and what I went through. Now let's talk about like the gym, because that's what you guys really care about. You guys, this is a fitness channel. In the gym, your strength will be extremely increased. And when I say extremely increased is, imagine adding like 10 to 20 pounds to every compound exercise that you do within 1 month. So like if you're benching like 225, imagine going to 250 by the end of the month. And you like plateaued at 225, you'll hit 250 by the end of the month. Given that your nutrition is on point, you're resting the right way, and you're adequately dosing these compounds, and you do everything the right way, you will, oh, someone just texted me, you will reach those kinds of numbers. So, and something that you guys have to keep in mind, whether you guys are new to this or not, is the usage of PEDs will not make you into Superman. Something that people need to understand. Sometimes people look at me or my physique and say, wow, you only look like that because you're on the juice, you're on the sauce, you're taking the gear, this and that, all that bogus. That is complete, utter bullshit. Taking steroids and taking these compounds will not make you into a Hulk, beast, gorilla, freak of nature that you want to be. I'm sorry to tell you that it just does not work like that. You have to put in the diet, you have to put in the rest, the proper amount of work required. It's basically the same way that you would have been working towards your goals naturally. You have to do that same thing, whether you're taking RAD, whether you're taking creatine, or you're injecting testosterone, or taking trenbolone sandwiches. You have to put in the same amount of work, because if you inject testosterone expecting to just gain 20-30 pounds of muscle, it will not happen. Number one, you're probably just going to get fat, because testosterone actually makes you very hungry, releases those like growing hormones that you just, like when you're going through puberty, come home from high school and eat Slim Jims until you feel like throwing up. It's basically like that. You're gonna want to eat Hot Pockets. It just makes you freaking hungry. Like for me, the one thing I did notice about testosterone, besides being incredibly libido enhanced, was the hunger, just out the roof. So that is something to keep in mind. But if you're in a caloric deficit, or at least at maintenance level calories, and you're running your PEDs, you're going to the gym 4 to 6 days a week and doing real good workouts, progressive overload, getting ample amounts of protein into your diet, and everything is just kind of on point and working in sync, you will be enhanced from what you are. You will look like the son of Hercules. You will definitely look better. So, and I don't want to get too much off topic, but I just wanted to put that out there, that just because you're running RAD 140 or testosterone, either separately or both compounds together, you have to put in the same amount of work. So I do want that to be known to you guys, that I am still putting in the work, whether I am taking these PEDs or not. And my honest review about testosterone and RAD 140 together, because that's what this is. This is more of a review video rather than an extreme in-depth educational video. I'm not like, oh, let's discuss Testosterone developed by RAD 140, developed by the company Radial Health, whatever, 90 to 1 androgen level out of testosterone. Like, I'm not here to give information. I'm more so here to give an honest review, product review more so. Do I recommend it? Again, yes, but if you do it on your own, that's 100% at your own risk. What does it feel like? You basically walk around feeling like Ziz reincarnated. Number 3, is it safe? None of this stuff is actually safe. You just do it to look better or feel better, or just make your ego go up. Let's be real here. That's why we're all juice heads. If you're doing it for the sole purpose of competing, because competing is your purpose in life, then you have like mental problems. Everybody that takes juice does it because one, they're not happy with what they have naturally. Two, they want to take it one step further. So I mean, that's my advice to you. Weigh the pros and cons and you decide whether you want to run this stuff or not. My honest review is life is too short. I think it makes me feel amazing, and why wouldn't I want to feel amazing? Why wouldn't I want to look like a better version of myself? Women are allowed to get boob jobs and ass jobs and makeup, and what do us men have, you know? So testosterone, definitely big advocate of it. Thumbs up. That's my honest review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got a little bit of insight. One thing that I do have to add is that Rad 140 is known for bone density and muscle size increase and strength. Combined with testosterone, you know, you guys do all the math, you're gonna have great results. So ending it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this review video and got a little bit of insight into what running Rad 140 and testosterone may or may not be like. Go down, crush that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being faithful to this channel. And until next time, guys, y'all already know, baby, it's Jersey Flex. Let's roll that friggin' outro video, you heard? No!